This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello.
Hola!
Bonjour.
Konnichiwa.
Ni hao.
Ciao!
안녕하세요.
Mabuhay!
Welcome to Washington State.
Explore the sights. Discover new things.
Appreciate the arts, music, and food.
Travel to new places.
Meet the people.
Make new friends.
In other words,
come
home with us.
Come home with us.
This is INCRadio Seattle, Washington.
Hello to everyone tuning in from all over the world, especially here in the District of Washington State. I am so excited to be spending Saturday with you. My name is Sister Jenny Martinez, and I'll be your host for today. We actually have such a lovely topic today, and I hope that all of you guys can stay tuned and watch to the end because it's very exciting. We have our guest here, who you'll meet here shortly, and she's going to talk to us about our topic, which is called Picnic Perfect. And so this is about, she's going to share with us her advice and tips and the way that she would describe a picnic perfect picnic. Does that make sense? Or a perfect picnic. But anyways, before we run into our topic, I'm going to go ahead and introduce all of the local hashtag winners. And if you're new here, we do a segment every week where we ask the locals here in the District of Washington State to hashtag the local that they are from. And whichever local hashtags their local the most in the live chat, they will then be announced as winners for our next weekend show. So we actually do have our local hashtag winners from June 21st. In third place, we have the local congregation of Seattle. Congratulations to you. And then in second place, we have the local congregation of Everett. Congratulations, Everett. And in first place, we have the local congregation of Marysville. Congratulations to Marysville and now to Everett and Seattle. And we also have our top brethren. So what this means are the brethren who is the most liveliest in the live chat. We have those winners from June 21st as well. In third place, we have Sister Melanie Maravilla from Marysville. Congratulations to you, po, third place. And then we also have, in second place, we have Sister Isabel Forbes from the local congregation of Everett. So congratulations to you. And then in first place, we have Sister Mira Gugera from the local of Marysville as well. So much from Marysville. Congratulations, guys. And then we have our last weekend winner, the June 28th. For our local, we have in third place, the local congregation of Tacoma. In third place, congratulations, po. And then in second place, the local congregation of Bellingham. Congrats. And in first place, we have the local congregation of Marysville. Again. Congratulations to you. And then for the top brethren, we have in third place, Brother Emmanuel Pangalinan from the local congregation of Bellingham. Congratulations, but I think you're our first brother mentioned here. And then in second place, we have Sister Sherelle Ruiz from the local congregation of Tacoma. Congrats, sister. And then in first place, we have Sister Melanie Maravilla from the local congregation of Marysville. Congratulations, but she was third place last weekend. So thank you so much for always tuning in and keeping active in our live chat. Well, we really, really appreciate you spending time with us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and introduce our guest who is here. Again, she's going to talk to us about her experiences on the perfect picnic. Sister Kate, take it away.
Yes, hello. I'm here to talk about the perfect picnic. My name is Sister Kate. I'm from the local of Everett, and just shout out to the local of Everett and everyone else.
Thank you, Sister Kate. And shout out to everyone else too. Anyways, we obviously want to know what you guys think of what the perfect picnic is. So please let us know in the live chat what is your idea of a perfect picnic, or what is your favorite memory spent at a picnic? Let us know. We're going to go ahead and read that from the live chat throughout the show. All right. And we would like to give you a reminder to please not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's easy. It's a button here or there, down here or there. So please don't forget to subscribe and share this channel with your loved ones and your friends and your family, coworkers, and etc. All right, Sister Kate, you ready for the questions? Okay. First question. What does your perfect picnic look like?
For my perfect picnic, I think my perfect picnic is just like on a nice sunnier day, maybe not like a super hot day, just like warm enough. And I think I'd prefer to eat kind of like, on the lawn with like a little picnic basket and just to have a really good view of wherever I am.
Right. So then what would you say um you would is your favorite place so far where you feel like you've had such a wonderful view at a picnic?
Oh man, that's really hard. I don't go on too many picnics.
Hmm.
I usually the picnics I have gone on, it's just kind of like a local area, so like a park that I see that's really nice where there's enough like of a lawn that I could go hang out at. Usually there's one in Everett, or sorry, in Mukilteo, in the Mukilteo Lighthouse area. There's this really big lawn. And so a lot of people like to go out there and just like have a picnic because it is by like the ocean, so you get like an ocean view. The
Hmm.
other picnic I've had like a long time ago was actually in Eastern Washington. It was like a sunset kind of picnic. So it was fun watching the sunset because the sunsets over there are really pretty because it's very vibrant in color.
So when you've like seen the sunset, was it during this time as well where the sun sets around 9?
Yes, it was. It was also around the summertime. So yeah, it was really pretty sunsets. And it was a later sunset because
Yeah.
summer I'd say is like the best time to go on a picnic because you have
Especially
those
here in
sunny days.
Washington. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you hear it a lot with a lot of people either visiting or who aren't really from here that the summers in Washington State are really pretty. And I do
Mhm.
agree, it is really pretty out here,
Yeah.
especially just kind of anywhere you go because you see the water or you see the trees are like at their
Hmm.
fluffiest.
Yeah, like even when it's like a hotter day here in Washington, it's just like there's always shade. Like the trees always provide shade and it makes you feel so cool. And it is like you said, like it's like anywhere you go, like any park that you go to, it just there's always some kind of scenery, and like the trees and nature, you hear the birds chirping. Like for me, that's, just the ambiance of it all is like so perfect, and it just puts you and sets you in the mood of just feeling so relaxed and just like good vibes for everybody. um okay, well, next to the let's go on to our next question, because even though you know picnics here in Washington is so beautiful and it's so amazing, if you guys haven't done it, or if you are a visitor from a different district and you're watching, um give it a shot here in Washington because it really is nice. But despite all of that, I do want to ask you, Sister Kate, how do you deal with bugs or with bad weather? Because, it rains here a lot, or other outdoor challenges.
I think in terms of like summer with the bugs and all of that, I want to say because a lot of people here like to go outdoors or go hiking, there's
Mm.
like a lot of solutions I feel like to kind of any bugs. Like I think they're called like citronella candles, like you could light those,
Oh.
especially if you're doing like a sunset kind of picnic where you can kind of light candles or anything. They also make citronella, like it's meant to be like a bracelet that you just kind of wear,
Oh.
and apparently it detracts like any bugs or anything like that, or honestly just bug spray.
Mm.
Um yeah, those are pretty good solutions. In terms of raining, I think depending on where you go, there are certain spots where there is like a structure, like an actual like building with just like picnic tables that you can actually go to.
Right. And then there's like I feel like there's so many different kind of hacks nowadays. Like even online I've seen like if you do bring food to the park, they have like those little electronic fans that you
Mm.
just sit on top of like a table, and you put it, near your food and it's just constantly spinning, where it kind of like keeps the flies away. So there's just there's like a lot of different um interesting as well. And I say interesting because I did see a hack where online a couple they went camping, and then the wife, she was wearing a hat and she had like a fake praying mantis bug on top of her hat, and they're testing it on the mosquitoes at the campsite, and apparently a lot of the mosquitoes thought it was like a real praying mantis, so then they were actually staying away from her. It's so strange, right? But yeah, people get creative. Anyways, you guys actually don't have to deal with too many, unless you're maybe in the forest. But I feel like when you're in like public parks here in Washington, you guys don't have to deal with too many bugs. I'm telling you, it's the best. Washington is just the best. But anyways, let's move on. So would you consider yourself more of a last minute grab and go person or a full on basket and blanket planner?
I think I am the full-on basket with a blanket because I think when I go on a picnic, like I rarely go on picnics, so that's why when I do go out, I'm like, I want to make it like look pretty and just really experience like a full picnic. So I do have like a picnic basket that I pack, and I buy food the day before, just to like prep it and have everything ready, um,
Hmm.
for my picnic.
Yeah,
Because
do
because
everything
I
for
do
the
want it
aesthetics.
perfect. I want a perfect picnic.
Perfect picnic, perfect for that picnic, perfect picture
Exactly.
that you can post. I know I'm telling you, it's all about the vibes, picnic vibes. Really quick, let's go ahead and read some comments from those who are watching. From brother Relly Rivera, he says, "Happy, beautiful, and sunny Saturday to all. Happy viewings, greetings from Washington State. Thank you so much, both, for tuning in and watching us." Um, from Mario Oka, he says, "Good morning here in the Philippines and enjoy watching. Greetings from local of Brixonville. Greetings from local of Brixonville district of Caloocan North." Wow, we have a viewer from all the way far from us. So thank you so much for watching. Um, from Sister Melanie Maravilla, she says, "Oh, Sister Melanie, again, tuning in." She says, "Happy anniversary po sa local ng Bellingham. Hashtags Marysville, hashtags Maryville." And then we have Sister Candice Mel. She says, "Picnic is relaxing with food. Hashtag Tacoma, hashtag Tacoma, Tacoma, Tacoma." She loves Tacoma. And then we have Sister Donna Sanchez. She says, "Perfect picnic is spending quality time with family, brethren, and friends with a lot of food and great scenery. Hashtag Bellingham." Totally agree with you. Probably more so the food than the people. I'm just kidding. And then Sister Melanie said also, "Overlooking the mountains with good egg sandwiches and coffee." I agree. Sister Cora Gomio, she says, "Perfect picnic for me is with my family having barbecue in our backyard. I just need to learn how to cook barbecue and then I can relate." Sister Kristen Torres says, "Happy weekend, everyone, from the Torres family in the local congregation of hashtag Oak Harbor. happy weekend po. And then she also says happy 55th anniversary to our parents, Brother Rusty and Sister Evelyn Valdez. Hashtag Oak Harbor. Wow, 55 years. That's such a long time. Happy anniversary to you. And then Sister Melanie likes to add on, and she says, off lotion and bring some extra clothes. All right, off lotion, which we're not sponsored by, but that is a product that helps keep the bugs off of you. So thank you so much for all of the comments. We actually have Sister Hazel here as well. Sister Hazel, if you want to jump in, what do you feel is your picnic perfect picnic?
Well, I just got back from crabbing, boating. So we had kind of like had a picnic on the boat. We had some
Wow.
sandwiches. And in Washington, like what Kate said, the weather here is very finicky. One day you look outside, it's like, oh yeah, we have sunshine, and then later on it'll be raining. So you have to be prepared. Or people are so used to when they look outside and it's sunny, they'll just say last minute, let's go pack some stuff and let's go to the park and have some picnic. Like today when we got to Mukilteo dock, there's a lot of
Mhm.
people there starting to set up for their picnic because
Oh, wow.
it's gonna be a nice day today. Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful right now. Like if like I think you guys can see it. It's so clear on my face. you know, I'm here in my dining room, and the sun's just it
Different.
really is tempting to go out and have this perfect picnic perfect that everyone's talking about. I can actually kind of see, like, did you get a little bit tan? You have like a little bit of a
Yes,
natural blush.
that's natural blush.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Because we went boating yesterday and then today. So I was out in the sun. The water is calm. It's so hot out there, but we were able to catch some crabs. It's crabbing season, actually.
Mhm.
So Washingtonian, that's what you've been waiting for. Dungeness.
It's so funny because I can always tell, like, when somebody has just come from outdoors. Like yesterday we also actually had kind of a picnic as well, and then one of our friends who was there too completely tanned, and I was like, I know you just went swimming because you are really tan.
Yeah.
Um yeah, so that is interesting because like what you said, you can actually have a picnic too on the boat. How much crabs do you feel like you caught?
I think what's said there's seven of us and there's five crab per person limit. But we only caught I think 20, 25. So we didn't really
Mm.
do the but if you get the max it's like 7 times 5 is 35. But I think we only caught 25. That's still a lot. Pretty big
Oh,
size.
wow.
Yes.
There's so many questions I actually want to ask you about crabbing, but since we're going to talk about that later in the month, I'm gonna
I'll go.
withhold. Right. Um, so Sister Kate, what do you feel like is your favorite spot for picnics in Washington? Like, are there any places you would recommend or like parks?
Oh man, I don't really go to the Seattle area for picnics. I do know a popular one is it Gasworks Park. I know a
Right.
lot of people go there to have picnics. Again, I mentioned before the Mukilteo Lighthouse because I think that's like the beach kind of area. There's a really big lawn there, so people like to go have picnics on there, and really just kind of any park in the
Hmm.
area. I think we have a lot of those.
There's actually so many parks. Okay, so yeah, there's Gasworks Park. There's oh my gosh, it just went to my the names. I had the names on top of my head. No, they just left. But where
Edmonds.
I'm oh,
Edmonds.
Edmonds. Oh yeah, I was also gonna say the near the Space Needle too. Actually, a lot of people are always having picnics near the Space Needle because they have like a huge lawn, but it does get busy. And then I live here in West Seattle. There's a beautiful park here called it's called Lincoln Park, and it's near like Puget Sound. a lake or river. I think it's a lake.
Oh no, Sister Jenny cut.
I know, did we lose Sister Jenny?
Yeah,
Hi.
Sister Jenny, come back.
Yes, come back.
Oh
So,
wow.
which one would you like? The Lake Washington is also one of them. That's really nice, popular. Uh,
Lake Washington
It's
is
so nice. My
also.
husband and I always go there and
Oh,
take like long walks and stuff. I'm back. Sorry, everyone. I lost connection. I was talking to myself, but I was, I was like, why are they just staring at me? Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your guys' experiences with us. I know it's there's so much to say and I wish we can talk more about it. But Sister Hazel has to get to the announcements happening here in the District of Washington State. So Sister Hazel, go ahead and take it away.
well, hello everyone. This is Sister Hazel again from the local of Everett, bringing you our past and future activities here in our district of Washington State. I was going to say Pacific Northwest. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, we had our the whirly ball in Edmonds last July 28th. And then July 29th is CWS Battle of the Wits or Tagisan ng Talino in Tagalog. And congratulations to the winner. And on tomorrow, we'll have our all officers meeting in Seattle at 6 p.m. And then I believe that is it for now, because it's just the start of July, and of course, happy picnic, happy camping to everyone. Back to you, my sister.
Thank you so much, my sister Hazel, for those updates happening here in the District of Washington State. Um, so we actually want to give you guys a little bit of a clue of what's happening on INC Radio next weekend. I want to ask you guys: have you ever landed the perfect crab and felt like it's time to celebrate? Well, join us next Saturday to hear the best stories and experience of how others celebrate their crab and clam catches. That was a tongue twister, but yeah, I guess we're gonna talk about a lot of crabs and celebrating. I think I'm actually the host for that, so hopefully you guys can tune in, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Thank you again to Sister Kate, Sister Hazel for being here as always. We wanted to remind you guys, the viewers, of the many different ways of how we can tune in. We have our YouTube channel. If you type in INC Radio DZEM 954. You'll be able to find us. And when you do find us, please don't forget to subscribe. We also have our website, incradio.org. Again, share this with your loved ones, friends and families, coworkers, animals. I'm just kidding. But this will there's a lot that happens on our website. So please do go ahead and share that with them. On behalf of INC Radio Seattle, we'd like to give a huge thank you to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. We also like to thank our Subsea President and overall CFO Overseer, Brother Angelo Manalo. We also like to thank our District Minister of Washington State, Brother Ramil Regino. Thank you also to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Rally Rivera, to our CFO Overseer, Brother Chris Valdez, and our Executive Producer, Brother Manly Andaya. And of course, to all of you, the listeners. And lastly, but not the least, thank you to our INC Radio Tech crew. It is because of all of you that we get to do this every Saturday and get to connect with those from all over the world. Thank you so very much. From INC Radio Seattle, we'll see you later.